Hey, YouTube, 30 coming back with another gun review, tabletop review. This is my new to me Palmetto State Armory GF5 AK-47. Just got this guy in a week ago, and I've been adding some updates to it. I haven't had time to really take it to the range. I want to get it set up to me, so I can't give a review on how this gun is working yet. However, I can give a review on fit and finish and also some little things that I have done to this rifle to make it fit me a little bit better and kind of fit my preferences. So we'll go ahead and dive into it. If you guys haven't looked at the GF5 AKs from Palmetto, they're their new cream of the crop AKs. It's basically their new AKE, except the only difference is it doesn't have a nickel boron finish on the bolt carrier. Everything else is the same. So this one in front of you here is the GF5 with the nutmeg wood. It has the nutmeg handguard. I put a cheese grater on top because I like the way that looks. It does nothing functionality for the rifle. It just looks nice. And then it had a nutmeg grip on it. However, I changed that grip out to a Tango down or US palm grip. I don't know if you've ever tried one of those, but in my opinion, that is the best AK grip on the market. It's very comfortable. It's the right angle, got a nice good palm swell on there. But this GF5 that you see in front of you here has the triangle folding stock. I opted for that because I really like triangle folder stocks. Aesthetically, they look really nice, and also functionally, they're pretty darn nice too. They do have a little bit of a short length of pull, so some people may need to put a pad on the end just to adjust that length of pull. However, you can fold it to the side, makes the rifle a little bit shorter for storage, things like that. If you wanted to SBR a rifle that had a triangle folder stock, it's perfect. It's a perfect setup, in my opinion. It did come with a slant brake. I had a AK-74 style brake laying around, so I threw that on there. And then the optic that I have on here, that is a Holosun 503 CU model. It's got the little solar panel on top. It's a 2 MOA dot, or you can have a kind of like an EOTech dot with a circle around it if you choose to. What that's mounted to, kind of dive in here a little bit closer. Before we dive into the optics, let me just talk about the GF5 and what features you do get with it when you purchase it from Palmetto new. So like I said, this one is the triangle folding edition, so it does have the actual triangle folder trunnion with the cuts out on this side and the other side to latch the triangle folding stock. It is a 4.5 millimeter pin. Moving on up from the butt to the tip, opposite than most people do, but we'll do it that way. The safety on this, it does come with an enhanced safety lever, so there is a little pad right here. Makes it really nice to flip the safety on and off with your trigger finger if you're a right-handed shooter. The GF5 does come with an ALG enhanced lightning bow trigger stock from the factory. Okay. Moving up, here's the nutmeg furniture that was on it. It did have a nutmeg upper handguard. They do sell this gun with the cheese grater from the factory, but it's 50 bucks more. And you can buy a cheese grater for I think it's like $25. So you're saving half the money, just do it yourself. FN cold hammer forged chrome lined barrel, like I said. Very nice. Does come with the cleaning rod installed as well. There's the 74 brake I put on it. Now, going to the things that I've done, like I said, I did put a US palm pistol grip on here, the Tango down grip, and I wrapped it in tennis racket tape. I really like the way that tennis racket tape feels in the hand. I usually do it on a lot of my guns. And I also wrap the top of the triangle folding stock with tennis racket tape because it's just comfortable. I don't know if you've ever shot these in the cold or extreme hot. They can be a little unpleasant with just bare metal on your face. So that helps. This helps with the grip. Moving up to the optic and the optic setup. So, like I said, this is a Holosun 503 CU. Really great little optics. They're not extremely expensive. I did not want to buy an aim point or anything like that because I didn't have the money to do that at the time. So I do have a Holosun laying around, so I threw that on here. The mount it is on is the Attero Bravo mount. So it replaces your rear sight leaf And if you see right here, there is a notch cut out on it. So it is a 1/3 co-witness. So you can still get your iron sights through your optic, which is really nice. It is a pretty wide cut, so it's kind of a crude rear sight, but you know, it will work for closer up. It's not a precision rear sight, anything like that, but it will work if your red dot fails or something like that. The way this mounts is, like I said, you have to remove your rear sight leaf. Then there's a little adapter plate that goes where your spring would be. You put the Attero mount in here. It comes with a roll pin that punches through right here, so that holds it together, and then you tighten this screw down into that adapter plate and holds this thing rock solid. Use Loctite for sure, and then you can mount your aim point style red dots on that little plate right there. You still can remove the dust cover pretty easily. I've done it a couple times now. You can field strip the weapon very easily. So I really like that setup because of the triangle folding stock. I still want to keep the ability to fold the triangle stock because this rifle does have the comm block style rail on the side, which maybe eventually I will use. Maybe I'll put, you know, I do have an RS Regulate with a 3x prism scope on there from Primary Arms, which is a really great little optic for 7.62x39, but that's on my other AK. I wanted something a little bit more versatile with that triangle folding stock, and also a little bit lighter. This is a very, very light setup. It does not add much weight to the rifle at all. My other AK is pretty heavy. I'm trying to keep this one lighter and more maneuverable. That's kind of the idea behind this kind of high-speed, low drag, I guess. But anyways, guys, here is the GF5 from Palmetto State Armory with the things that I have done to it. I didn't mention the sling. It's just the typical Magpul sling, and I use paracord to attach, just like you know, Rob Ski from AK Operators Union. You cut the paracord, you pull the tethers out on the inside, and then you make a loop out of it, and you can connect your slings that way. That way it's not getting binded up right here, which helps. And then it also helps because I can run that paracord through this side because I am a right-handed shooter. That's how I use the sling. So I have the sling coming out through here, which I know isn't correct for your AK purists out there, but you know, this isn't the classic AK. I'm not trying to keep it 100% classic. I'm trying to keep some of those features on here for sure, like the lower handguard and the triangle folding stock. But other than that, I mean, this is pretty much where I'm going to keep it. I am going to get a light for it. CDM makes a really good light mount that mounts in between, you know, or on the barrel in between the gas block, and you can mount like a Surefire light on there or something, and that's really, really nice. And that's the way I'm going to set this rifle up and just leave it that way because I don't want to add too much weight. But yeah, like I said, guys, GF5 AK from Palmetto State Armory is a very, very, very nice rifle with a fit and finish and everything. The only complaints I have heard from people is light primer strikes due to Palmetto State Armory not making the right length on the firing pin. So I have a Romanian surplus firing pin on order, and I'm just going to swap that out. And I don't think I'll have any issues whatsoever from there. Like I said, the trunnions are cold hammer forged, made from 4340 aircraft quality steel, which is a new upgrade that the AKE had. The bolt carrier and the bolt are hammer forged. Comes with that FN chrome lined cold hammer forged barrel, which is awesome. And it's just an overall really nice looking rifle. I think Palmetto State Armory has figured it out, and they're making really good American-made AKs. I know there's snobs out there that are going to be like, oh, Palmetto State Armory's trash. You know, anything made in the U.S. is trash. I don't necessarily agree with that. I think there's just a lot of hate from people that really like the import comm block style AKs. So if you do want to get an American-made AK, I think this is the best on the market at this point in time. And I don't think you would be disappointed. I mean, they have a lifetime warranty, so if something does break, which I don't think it will, but if it did, you could send it right back to them. Palmetto has great customer service, and they'll take care of it and send the rifle back to you very fast. So that is something nice that you don't get with imports. So Anyways, guys, I hope you liked the video. I hope you liked the little upgrades I've done to this. If you have any questions, comments, please leave them down below. And if you like this content, please like and subscribe. I do like doing videos on military surplus weapons and just kind of having fun out on the range plinking. So anyways, guys, hope you're having a good day or night wherever you're at. And I hope you liked the video. Take care.